Hi YouTube friends! This is Annalie
And Patricia.
and we're the Dead Talkers.
Yes.
So, well, now we're going to talk about Fear the Walking Dead,
Yeah.
which isn't as good
Well,
as Walking Dead. You can at least agree with that.
well, because you're trying to. The Walking Dead is phenomenal. There's nothing I can't think of any show. There's not a show that I believe that is as good. So looking at it that way,
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Because there is no show
Right.
that for
Yeah.
me is as good as The Walking Dead. So I'll say it like that.
Yeah.
But Fear has its merits. If you like zombie shows, if you're the genre,
Which-
like I do, then you're going to be open to whatever zombie show or movie
Right.
that there is. And Fear is it is good. I mean, not as good as Walking Dead, on the same premise that I don't think there's any show as good as The Walking Dead. But it is good. Last season, I know folks were complaining that it was slow. Now, it was explained that it would be. You wouldn't see all the zombies because it's the
It's the
start of
beginning.
the outbreak. So it makes sense that you wouldn't see a lot of zombies or walkers. But, I liked it. I enjoyed it last season. And coming into this season, I thoroughly enjoyed
What
it.
about and I mean, this is just odd to me because let's talk about the character build-up, because I felt that when I started watching The Walking Dead, it was, right from the get-go, I was kind of taken by the different characters.
Uh-huh.
They immediately almost got me. Whereas I feel, and I don't know exactly why even, but somehow I feel like Fear, the characters aren't as catchy.
And I was thinking about that too. But as we all know, The Walking Dead is an adaptation of the comic. So, like the Walking Dead characters, they are like larger than life comic book characters. So I think maybe, well, you had not read the comic book, but they still were adapted or made in the image of the comic characters. Like, you have Michonne with a samurai sword,
You got colorful characters.
Yes, there you go. Colorful
Yes.
comic book characters.
Yes. Okay. See, that
Yes.
kind of explains it in a way. Yeah. Okay. I can see that.
Yes.
That's like and for you to be a comic book character, you'd have to be very
Yes,
colorful
yes.
and very catchy
Yes.
and charismatic.
Yes. And that's what I think, when I was trying to reconcile it, that's what I think is part of it. And with Fear, it just, everyday people. But but it's funny because these larger than life, colorful characters, we didn't see them in the beginning. We saw them as to where they ended up for the most part. Like we saw Michonne. I'm sure Michonne at the beginning, she was just a regular,
Yeah.
So the characters in the Fear, eventually, I'm sure they're gonna get there.
Yeah. Some of them will, but some of them.
Well, yeah, some of them are not
Not so
gonna.
much.
Their life expectancy.
And you can kind of tell, or at least you think you can tell who's gonna
Who's
make it,
not.
who's not gonna make it.
See, I have not been able to tell with Fear yet.
Or at
Maybe
least-
it's early.
Or at least I can say who I want to make it.
Oh, yeah.
And who I don't want
Yes,
to make
yes, yes. And I, even now, I will admit that I had forgot the characters' names.
Yes.
And I had to go back and look at
Yes.
the names. But I do have characters now that I am kind of attached to. Nothing, of course, The Walking Dead. And I'm going to try to separate The Walking Dead from Fear and not compare it so much because
And you
I don't
really
think
have to, because
Yeah.
otherwise it's
you
just
won't be
a
able to
big
appreciate.
disappointment.
Yeah, you won't be able to appreciate Fear.
Mhm.
So anywho,
Anywho, yeah.
we just wanted to throw that out because I know some folks commented that they, completely opposed to giving Fear a chance. But I'm just saying that, be open-minded and look at it as if The Walking Dead didn't exist. And you are a zombie genre fan.
Right.
Look at it that way and you may be able to, appreciate it more. But anywho, so this is season 2, episode 1, titled Monster. And even though yes, I do like it and I enjoy it, but as for a premiere, and I think it's because I can't shake The Walking Dead completely. I'm thinking, you know, it could have had more to it.
How to
Yeah, for a premiere. I mean, it's a solid episode, but for a premiere, yeah, it could have had some more pow, I guess. But
yeah. So
but I like that it was no time skip, because it seemed as though it was the same day that we left them later that night.
That's how I took it.
Yeah.
Because they had just and oh my gosh, I don't know the character names, but the one that got shot in the head, the mom, you know, that had just happened.
Yeah.
And they're still dealing with that. They're deciding to go out in the boat. They're on the which I'm not sure. I just felt like it happened. Like, I don't know.
Like
There was no discussion of, okay, this is our plan, this is what's going to happen.
Because we just didn't see that. I'm sure that happened earlier in the day. We just didn't see that
It
part.
just comes to where they're
already
scrambling to get their stuff together and getting to that boat that's waiting for them out.
And I liked the night shot. I liked seeing the zombies, because there were so many zombies coming. What I thought was, well, again, here I go. I gotta cut that Walking Dead thing, because they were using rocks. And maybe they're not to the point where they know they need knives. You know,
but they do. Come on,
you think
they
that's
do.
common sense?
Here's the thing: once you know that there are dead people walking, that's when you
know that you
arm
need a
yourself
weapon with a weapon
appropriately.
See, I thought I was taken aback by the fact, like, why don't you have a knife?
Yeah. And also when they're there on the beach, what struck me was that there's a beach. It's like you can see all around you and you can see everything coming at you, and somehow these zombies are just kind of all of a sudden on you, and you're flailing and trying to get away, and I'm like, okay, come on now, you saw that coming.
Well, and that's why they were trying to get away, but time just caught up to them, and but it's just the fighting with the rocks.
Rock fighting.
That kind of threw me, but they did it. They pulled it off. Obviously, Travis, who was apprehensive about killing the zombies, now he's in full kill mode. So, he's grown in that little time. He knows now. Yeah, I gotta kill them. They're not, sick. They are dead, and now. So that was some growth for him. And then you have Liza still. I don't know why Liza was packed up. But what Christopher's still dealing with that. I mean, it's fresh. It just happened. His father shot his mother in the head.
Yep.
So, and then boom, there you go. But,
and he wasn't going to leave her.
No, he wasn't. But
that's why she had to get packed up
and she got
transported.
Why are they carrying Liza to the boat?
Yeah, see, that's when you're not yet ready for this world.
No, you're not.
That's a clear sign that you're not there yet.
Yeah,
you're not there yet.
If someone dies or someone falls, you gotta keep going, especially when there's a horde of zombies after you. And at first, with the bombing, the fires.
Yeah.
At first was fire. I didn't understand why there were all these little pockets of fire in the beginning, but then I rewatched it and I realized that was that Cobalt from last season, Operation Cobalt or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Where they were gonna blow up or exterminate. But I for some reason I was thinking it was gonna be like a big nuclear. They were gonna lay waste to the whole.
Because what else? Otherwise, would it really do anything?
No,
you
because
just have these little pockets
of bombs.
in between the pockets. You got.
It seemed like all they were doing were making zombies.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah,
they were just making
zombies.
Yeah, they weren't laying waste to everything, which like they did. Here I go, The Walking Dead, when they napalmed Atlanta. You know. But and I guess even then they didn't kill everyone because some Rick got there still. Yeah. But yeah, I thought that those little pockets of bombing that they did, it wasn't effective because it just killed people and then they were zombies. Yeah. But anywho, so they get everybody packed up. But the one thing I really liked when Nicholas when he was on the little motorboat,
Mhm.
and he was going back to get Travis and Madison and Christopher, well, I guess Eliza, and the shot, the night scene, and how he was on the boat, the boat flipped around. It looked like, and I know this like a James Bond scene where he's
he did
in
good.
the boat. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, and you wouldn't even think that somebody that hasn't really, I mean, he's
How
not
is
a
he
boater.
able to pull that off?
Like it's his job.
Well, you know what? Strand did say would do something like I taught you. So maybe he did show him sometime in that time.
Yeah.
Frame he did show him.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Yeah, and Strand and Nick have become
Yes.
buds.
And I like their relationship. It seems as though because Nick is one of my favorites.
Mhm.
Strand is between Nick and Strand. I don't know who's
Oh,
above
no,
who.
Strand. Top,
But
for sure.
But
Nick
it-
is actually,
I don't know, Nick, even though he was, because we have a problem with him siphoning that morphine from last season, but I mean, he was an addict. He was an addict. But he seems to be the voice of reason kind of for Strand, you know, I don't know if it's the voice of reason, but like his moral compass kind of, because every time something went down, he would come and kind of talk to him. So I thought I liked that about
that
Nick.
was kind of neat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But so we got everybody's together. Ophelia, which I don't have much to say about Ophelia. Daniel, who obviously I like. He's in my top 4. Daniel Salazar, Ophelia's dad, the one who.
Oh, yes. No, I agree with that because, he's a fighter.
He's a survivor for
Yeah,
sure.
he is. Yeah.
And then Madison and Travis and Christopher and Alicia, who is the last one of mine. I mean, I'm frustrated and aggravated with her from this episode. But so they're on their way, and
And they come across the stranded people,
yes,
which most of them say, we need to stop, we need to help them, oh my gosh. And of course they approach Strand to try to have him stop, and he's like, what did he say? You gotta be kidding me.
Well, yeah,
Okay,
he knows
you're
that's
joking.
funny.
Oh, that's funny,
Yeah.
okay.
He said, we
Yes,
gotta stop
like,
the
that's
boat.
a
He's
joke.
like, that's funny.
Yes.
And keep right on going.
Yes. And it's funny because, yes, it is funny. You want to stop and get these people on, and you want to, get attacked? No.
And it was so many people. There's no way. It wasn't even realistic to even think. Even if you're new to dealing with that type of situation, that's just way too many people.
Yes.
Way
And
too
I
many
mean,
people.
there's more people on
Yes,
there than
They
there is.
had. Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
So you can't handle any of that situation.
No. So that didn't even make sense.
No.
Even though obviously you'd want to help people, but
Yeah.
you just can't. You just can't do it.
And they have no resources, no nothing.
Yeah.
I mean,
It wasn't even like helping them. Everybody then would be in a bind if they all got on the boat. But I did. Oh, and then Strand said when she came back up, she said, stop the boat. The only alternative is stop the boat. And that's when he said, the only reason I'm stopping is to let folks off.
yes.
And that was it.
Yes.
She just went on about it with that, and I really appreciated that Travis, who was slow in the season 1, he's like, well, yeah, we can't stop.
Yeah. That was kind of odd to me because I felt like that he was the kind of person that had the most trouble.
Yes.
And his wife,
Madison?
It's
Girlfriend.
Madison, thank you.
Yeah.
Girlfriend?
Yeah.
And Madison was like, oh no, we need to stop. And I'm like, what? She seemed to have the sense from the get-go.
Yeah,
And now he's the one that has the
yeah.
sense. So that's kind of confusing me a little bit there because they're trading spaces
Yeah.
a little bit. But
But he was like, no, we can't. We got to keep people safe.
Mhm.
We can't do that. Just, letting people on board. It was so funny. I thought it was interesting because I was watching Daniel Salazar.
mhm.
And all he did was hold the gun on him. So I guess that he didn't have to say anything.
It's funny that he kept doing that because I'm like, okay, I get that you're not wanting to get them aboard.
But why
that
are
you're
you holding a
protective.
gun?
Right now, there doesn't seem to be that
Any
threat
threat,
right now.
yeah.
But okay.
So I think
But
it's
I
safe to
respect it.
But I
I'm
think
like,
it's
okay.
safe to assume what team he was on.
Yes, yes. Yes.
But he never said anything, you know.
Yeah.
He saw the back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
And unless he just rest assured that Strand wasn't having it, that he didn't have to say anything, which, you know.
Yeah. I like that he didn't say anything.
Yeah.
That kind of put more emphasis on that. That says it all right there.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that was, you know, and that was again them, you know, being new to the apocalypse and
And then they had the meeting, the group meeting.
what meeting?
They had the meeting where they were all talking about, well, that was probably the meeting after the funeral, but it turned into where they were talking about, you know, whether or not they should have stopped, and he started talking about his rules.
Oh, that was because Alicia.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I forgot about that.
Yeah, that was because she's on that radio. And my
Oh my
thing is,
gosh.
okay, Alicia, that was
Yes.
ridiculous. She's a teenage girl, whatever.
But I would have done it too.
But somebody should have been monitoring her on that radio.
Yes.
Someone should have said, okay, you use the radio. Travis told her to get it, but you don't tell anybody nothing. You listen out.
No, it seemed to me that at first she was cautious and she was thinking about not telling.
I did
You
not
didn't
see
think so?
that at all. Now I heard the boy Jack on the other end. He was playing a role
And you
like
don't
he
think
was
that prompted her to also go, oh, yeah.
No,
I
she
guess
told right
that.
off the bat. Well, yeah, we have that water system. Right off the bat.
Yeah, she did.
Right off the bat, she said that. She didn't try to hold anything back.
Mm,
She did not.
mm.
And somebody should have told her, well, you don't talk to anybody, you don't tell anybody anything, you just keep your mouth shut, you just listen, blah, blah. They should have made that clear to her,
Mm-hmm.
because now that obviously that's going to be some trouble ahead.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I was very aggravated with her because of that, and the fact that they did not monitor that, and they should have. And also, I think that Strand should have had a meeting, because like you were saying, after that, after she's like, well, we gotta help them, blah, blah, blah.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, whoa, who's Jack?
Oh, that's it. Yeah. Yeah.
And that was when he was saying
Our favorite thing where
Yeah.
he goes, the 3 rules
Yes.
on this boat.
this is my boat, number 1. This is my boat, number 2. This is my boat. And if you have any confusion
About rule 1 and 2.
this is my boat.
Yeah.
And then he just walks off.
Yes. See, I like that about him because he's not doing any drama.
No, he's
He is putting the rules
straight,
down.
no candy coating. But I think the rules should have been applied in the beginning. We're not helping. Don't ask me to stop. We're not stopping for anyone. No one is getting on this boat. We're not talking to anyone. We're just going to where
Yes.
point A to point B in the story.
Yes, he should have put down those rules
Yes.
before. But also, and I don't know if you watched all the other shows from season 1.
Yeah.
When I watched it again, Strand, I had such a different mindset about him from season 1.
Uh-huh.
Like, I was thinking complete psychopath,
Oh.
crazy.
Yeah. And then now it's different.
Yeah, because when he's in that jail cell with Nick,
Yeah.
and he was, well, first he was talking to this other guy in the jail cell and made him pretty much think that his wife was better off now with somebody else.
Have a breakdown.
Yes, and then, and looking at Nick and going, how about you?
Yeah.
And he was just breaking them down one by one.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my gosh, this guy is nuts.
Yes.
And now I'm looking at him like, this guy knows how to be and what to do in this situation already.
Yes, he does. He's very smart, and I know people are questioning his motives and why he brought them. I mean, obviously he's not like, he's not altruistic or anything like that. But I think he realizes that you can't be alone.
Right.
You have to have people, and I think that's one of the reasons he did allow them to stay, because he knows that you have to have people. Now, if he has some other diabolical plan down the road,
Who knows?
I don't know, but he has done right by them as far as I'm concerned. Up until now, and like Madison was saying, he hasn't lied about anything. As far as they know, he has not lied about anything. And I like him. I like his character. I like that he is matter of fact, and he's not, like you said, getting caught up in drama and all of that. This is X, Y, and Z, and that is it.
So how about the funeral?
I didn't understand well, I'm glad that finally she was getting off the boat. But the only thing I didn't understand, and I guess I watched it several times, but I didn't get what prompted.
Yeah, his.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that was.
I didn't
that
get
was.
that. I didn't get, you know, what prompted all
I
that.
don't get it.
And I mean, I know he was angry because his mother died, which is understandable, you know.
Mhm.
But I just don't know why he just dumped her off the boat. Although I was glad that somebody dumped her off.
Yeah.
But I just didn't get and how he, you know, punching his father, which was the weakest punch ever,
Mm-hmm.
you know. But yeah, I didn't get that at all.
Yeah. No. Although didn't he try to indicate that he shouldn't have shot her because he would have figured something out?
Yeah, well, yeah,
I mean,
he
which is
said that,
ridiculous.
but yeah, that's.
But I'm just saying that's
Yeah.
what he was trying to get at, which was again, you know.
Yeah, that was
You
what
can't.
you're gonna figure out. You're gonna tie her, you know, when she's zombie, just
Mhm.
have her on a
Mhm.
leash,
Mhm.
whatever.
Yeah. So.
But yeah, so he was the Alicia for me was on the bottom, and he was next. He was next.
Mhm.
And then when he goes and jumps in the water,
Oh. Yeah.
you know,
Yeah. That's all that teenage drama.
yes,
And
you don't
you're
have
like,
time for
really?
that.
And you'd think that a teenager would wake up to that. You know, when they'd be like, okay, I can't do these things
Yeah.
now that we're in this
Yeah.
situation. I can't keep acting all.
Yeah, especially when you see dead people walking. And we watch
Okay,
your
so-
parents bludgeon people. But now, and again, I'm gonna say with Nick, because I like his character, and I think there's gonna be so much in the future with him.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's the first one to jump into the water
Yeah.
to try to save
Yeah.
Christopher. I mean, the first one, and it seems like he does care about people. He's an addict, yes, but
Mhm.
he does care about people.
Mhm.
He seemed to
And
be
he's
the
not-
one that was consistent in that.
Yeah. And completely, you know, he's not fearful. He just goes for it, like
And that-
right in the water.
And that was one of the traits that
Yeah.
Strand likes. I can't imagine what he has in store
Mhm.
for Nick. But okay, they're in the water, and
There's-
now the scene where the zombie was up there, not Christopher, but Nick was down.
Mhm.
You know, I was wondering like, why did he go up? But I'm thinking did he think that was Christopher, and that's why he was not. He just went up there to the zombie because he thought it was Christopher in the water, maybe.
Yeah, I don't even know for sure, but you would think so.
Yeah,
You would
that's what
think
I
that
thought.
that would be
Well,
the reason.
he thought that was Christopher, and then he found out, okay, it's a zombie, you know, and then obviously they
Which
all.
the zombie looked way too much like he was swimming.
Well,
Was it
okay,
he or she?
there.
I don't even know.
I think it was
But
a
it-
she.
But it looked too much
Yeah,
like
they look swimmy, but I'm thinking that, well, because we were saying that they're gonna float, the body's gonna float, and I think because just like when they walk, they go toward, you know,
Mhm.
and their arms are flailing, and I think in the water they're just instinctively just trying to move, and that's
Mhm.
how they move. You know, they're not gonna be, you know, doing, but you know, they're just flailing, you know, to
Uh-huh.
get to the food. I'm thinking.
Mhm.
I'm thinking.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you gotta have some give when you're watching a zombie show. There are gonna be some things that you just, you know, can't explain.
Yeah, yes. But I did have a question about that boat. Initially I thought, oh, was that the boat that they passed up? But I don't think it was because, first of all, that boat looked much bigger than the one they passed. And it wasn't, and there was few
Yeah.
zombies, so it wasn't the same.
No. Mhm,
Okay.
I would say
Okay.
definitely not.
And Nick going in there, and this is another
Yeah.
thing. So
Yeah.
what was your
No,
question?
the thing where he's under there and there all of a sudden a zombie pops out, starts going after him, and he's flailing around trying to get away, and all of a sudden
It stopped.
it stops.
And, you know, and I watched it again, and I'm thinking, and I tried it, and I gotta look at it one more time because I was thinking maybe he had, like, I don't know I forget what happened with the other zombie. Did he kill that zombie? The one that was in the water before? Because for some reason I don't have a memory of what happened with that. And I was thinking maybe did he have like zombie stuff on him, and maybe that was what it was.
That's far-fetched, but
Well, because it's in the water, I would think it
Yeah.
would stay.
uh,
But what else could it be? Is there something new about zombies when they're in the water? Because that zombie stopped. Because I watched it again, and
Yeah.
it was a female. But stopped
But I mean, is it
and did not
dis-
go after him.
And then you're like, well, the only thing I could think of was she got distracted by something. But then we didn't see
What? No,
anything.
he was looking at, it looked like the zombie was looking at him. I know he was looking at the zombie because he was like, whoa,
Yeah.
like he was surprised.
Yeah.
It didn't get me, you know? And he got, I didn't understand getting the captain's log. And I didn't realize what that was until I saw it a couple of times. And then I saw it written on there.
Mhm.
But like, what was the significance?
Well, yeah, why was that
And
so
getting
exciting?
that.
Because you wouldn't even, and the reason I wouldn't think that that would be so exciting is that I'm thinking that with this crisis, it came on too quick.
You're not writing.
You're not writing anything in
Yeah.
a journal.
Yeah, you're not doing that.
Otherwise, yes, I'd
Yeah.
want, oh, let's see
To
what
know
led
what
up to
happened.
this.
Yeah.
But
I
something catastrophic, you probably don't have time to.
Yeah,
to
so
write
I
it
didn't
down.
understand what the significance of getting that, and maybe obviously it's gonna be something because they wouldn't have had him
Yeah.
get it otherwise.
Mhm.
But so somebody shot it up. I mean, just laid waste to it. Which again, I don't. Did they rob him first and then shoot him up? Like, what's the point in just going around shooting up
Yeah, I
people?
don't know. Unless you're just getting supplies.
So, like I said, maybe they
Yeah.
robbed him first and then.
Yeah.
But just rob him and let him go on by. Why did you shoot? Let
Then
him
you have
go.
people coming after
Well,
you.
yeah. I guess if you want to
So if you're
guarantee.
gonna be
Yeah, I guess
thorough,
so.
then
I guess. Yeah.
yeah.
But yeah, so that happened, and then here we go. You know, oh, and Alicia and this guy, and now we know that he's coming because he said, "I'm gonna see you soon."
Yes. And the way he said that, it was like, oh my god.
And she was looking like, "Whoop."
Yeah. Oops. Oops.
Yes.
I just killed everybody.
Yes, I've caused some problems because of my ridiculousness.
Mhm.
But yeah.
Yeah.
But see, I mean, there was a lot of good stuff, I thought.
What about the scene with, and I go back now, where they're leaving the shore?
Oh my gosh, I forgot about that.
The engine in the face
Yes.
zombie.
And the zombie with the knit cap on. I thought that was so fun. I'm like, he's still wearing his knit cap.
Yes.
You're zombie.
That was great.
But yeah, that was one of the best
So at
zombie
least, yes.
kills. I mean, I was like, ew.
Yes.
I mean, that was like, ew.
Yes,
It
but that
was.
was that was fun because it's like, okay, that's almost like Walking Dead
Yes, caliber.
material. Yeah, yes.
Yeah. And it was
So-
again Nick that did it.
Yeah.
You know, Nick.
Yeah.
You know. So, but yeah, I really am liking Nick, who I call Edward Scissorhand.
Mhm.
But,
He does look like Johnny Depp.
Yeah. So I like Nick. I think there's gonna be more. I don't see him dying anytime soon. I don't see Strand.
No.
The rest of Alicia,
I mean,
whoever else,
Travis,
Christopher.
I want to go as soon as possible.
Well, see, I don't have that kind of feeling because it looks like he's evolving or devolving, however you want to look at it. He seems like he's getting it. The one thing I didn't like, because I like Strand so much now, even though we don't know what his motives are or whatever, I mean, we don't know that. I did not like the conversation with Daniel, Salazar, and Madison when they were talking about Strand. Because, you know, when she was saying, you know, we should watch him, and he's like, I'm already watching him. You know, I was thinking, you know, y'all are so ungrateful. You know, this man, like he said, y'all would be burned out if it wasn't for me. And I don't know what his motives are. Up until now, he's done nothing wrong at all, you know, to them. So why are you being suspicious of somebody when they're letting you on their boat?
Yeah.
You know, you don't have to, you can get off. If you have a problem with him, then you can leave. He said he will let folks off. So I don't know, I just didn't like it. And although I like Daniel, I don't know, I just don't know, you know, I know he's out for himself and his daughter, and I don't know what length he would go. You know, and
I think he'd go any length.
well, yeah, see, and that's why and I don't want, because I like Strand so much right now. I just don't want him bothered, because that man, that's a cool dude. You know, with his merchant marine get up, sipping his whatever, drink.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I really like him. I like everything about him. I like the way he speaks. I like, you know, and I don't know what his motive is or how much information he knows. It seems as though he knows how to live in that type of environment. Like he's been exposed, obviously not Walking Dead, but
it does make you wonder about his
background.
past.
Yeah.
Yes.
His past. Maybe he comes from a developing country and had to deal with something like that.
And
it was-
somehow, I mean, are we saying for sure that he owns the things, including the house, boat, all that stuff?
That's my assumption. Yeah, I'm assuming that those things are his.
Right.
Yeah.
Because otherwise he wouldn't know about that. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, so you would assume that.
That those things are his.
Yeah.
And he,
So,
but yeah,
somehow he's pretty successful, I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
So it's just interesting to see, or it will be interesting to see if they show the background story.
Yeah, and I think, and I saw on an interview that they said that they were, I think even on The Talking Dead,
Oh, okay.
they said that they were you're gonna know more, and we learned a little bit about Madison. Remember when she disclosed, after Christopher hit that weak little hit of Travis, she disclosed that, I remember the first time that I hit my father, I was 13, and that didn't end well. So she comes from a very, I'm sure her past, her childhood, doesn't seem like it was all smiles and roses. Because she said the first time I hit him.
Yeah.
So, so maybe, she has a past as well, so.
But I get the feeling that she is a survivor, even though she was one of the people that wanted to let the people
Yeah.
to help them.
Yeah.
But she, to me, feels like a survivor. So
Yeah.
does Strand, of course, and so does
Daniel.
And that's about
Nick.
it.
Because Nick has been surviving
Yes.
in that type of environment, being an addict.
I know, and there's just he's an addict.
But
and he was an addict.
But you know what? I thought when he was in that boat, I thought he was looking for drugs. I thought he was. But on The Talking Dead, they said that he's no longer, he has kicked the heroin addiction. So they kind of made a statement, well, we don't know if he's going to substitute that for another addiction. So he's kicked the heroin. So,
Okay, so once
that
an addict, though, always an addict.
in some
kind of
way,
thing.
yeah. So they left it open. But right now he isn't. And I'm all about Nick and
Well,
Strand.
Nick's really a good actor, I think.
Oh yeah, the
The actor behind Nick is a
Yeah.
good actor, so I mean, actually, he does completely remind me of Johnny
Yeah.
Depp as a
Edward
actor,
Scissorhands.
period. But so he's good, and I don't want to see him go, and I don't think he will.
Yeah, I think Strand and
Everybody else to me, other than the ones we just said,
Yeah.
disposable.
Yeah, they're all fodder. Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't. But yeah, so I'm excited about next week and what's to come. They have 15 episodes this season. And I'm excited about it. I also don't expect, from the other show that I won't mention. But I mean, I'm excited. I like it. They gave some stuff.
It's something to
Yeah.
do.
Between the shows.
Yeah.
But yeah, so is that it? Is that it? Yeah,
I think
we
that's it.
covered everything.
Yeah.
So I guess that is the end of our review, and thank you for watching.
Yeah. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up.
And subscribe and share the video and comment. Like we said before in a previous video, that we would like to start doing Q&As about Walking Dead content, Fear or Walking Dead. If we get 10 or more questions, we'll do a video answering those questions. So make sure you leave a question in the comments, and until next time,
Bye.
bye.